I truly didn't know what to expect going into last night's VP debate. Unlike satirical Congressman from California's 54th District, Jack Kimball, who tweeted this 12 hours before the debate even started. I haven't seen much coverage of last night's vice presidential debate in the liberal media. This doesn't really surprise me, as JD Vance absolutely destroyed Walz. I don't see how voters can vote for the Democrats after that debacle, despite the biased moderators trying to help the Democrats. Now, even though that's not a real congressman, I think it's a perfect example of where we're at as a country. There's little, if anything, these two candidates could have said last night that would have changed anyone's mind about who they were going to vote for. It's basically me when I go into an Italian restaurant, right? I'm gonna pretend to look at the menu, point at certain dishes and say, that sounds delicious. But ultimately, I'm gonna order the chicken parmesan every fucking time because my mind was already made up before I got there. And I must say, it was refreshing to see a good old, boring, uneventful debate, right? And most importantly, civil. The pleasantries exchanged between Walz and Vance. All the, I agree with my opponent here. My opponent has a point. It had me thinking for a second, am I watching two Canadian politicians debate right now? Dare I say I thought the two of them were gonna embrace at some point. And I'm a millennial, so I think in meme. And this meme of Mike Tyson popped into my head while I was watching them debate. Who remembers this one? One of the parts that struck me, though, was when the moderator corrected JD Vance about Haitian migrants in Springfield, Ohio, saying that the majority of them are here legally, which I think was important to fact check, given the hostility shown towards Haitian migrants in Springfield, which of course was started by JD Vance throwing a match, which led to Trump dumping every BP station in the nation's worth of gasoline onto with his infamous "they're eating the dogs, pets, and cats" debacle. And JD Vance got tight, even saying, "I thought the rules were you weren't gonna fact check us." Can you imagine getting upset at someone for not playing by the rules because you want to lie? And the moderator's better than me, right? Because I would have been like, I'm sorry, did I betray your trust? And I'm being honest here, I would have had a smidgen of respect for JD Vance if he just took that in stride. Even if he followed up with something offensive, right? Like, you know what? You're right. The majority of the Haitian migrants are here legally. But even though you have 2 kids, you're a working woman trying to assert her dominance over me, JD Alpha. So you're probably just a childless cat lady. But no, instead he whined that he's not allowed to lie. As for Walz, when faced with the horrific scandal that he was in fact not in China of May 1989, but August 1989, he took accountability, apologized, and said he misspoke. Which for that reason alone, I too am going to start calling him Tampon Tim. He cleans up his own mess. He's not just a regular VP candidate, he's a super VP candidate. Period. Yes, that is in fact 3 tampon jokes in a row, ladies and gentlemen. And if you're a man and you didn't get those jokes, all the reason more to have tampons in men's bathrooms. You see what you're missing out on? Anyways, bye!